Well, first of all, how do you feel having made your debut for Sheffield United?
Obviously a bit bittersweet. Obviously happy to make my debut, but obviously the result didn't go our way. But yeah, I'll say bittersweet.
What kind of scenario do you think you've walked into here with the team without a win so far?
I think just a normal football scenario. It happens, Sometimes, you know, the team maybe might be low on confidence and stuff like that. And obviously, you can see today we played well, and obviously the goal goes in, and that happens. But I'm sure I've walked into a great group of players. The club's great, and you can see the talent on the pitch. And it's just about it clicking at the right time, and I'm sure it will.
Yeah, do you get the sense that there is a sort of a lack of confidence in the team right now because of perhaps what they're being asked to do or just the scenario generally?
No, I don't think it's been asked to do. Like I said, you can see the quality. I think it's just that's football. We're playing against a team that's literally gone and they've been unbeaten and conceded one goal. And we're a team that obviously lost our last recent games. Obviously, confidence is going to be low. But like I said, I'm sure as a team, you can see the quality. Like we'll dig through and we'll be all right.
How do you feel after that? Because you were battling throughout. You made 6 or 7 really telling contributions in that game.
Yeah, just obviously like a bit of cramp, obviously the building up to obviously coming, as there's a bit of, things happening and stuff like that. But obviously, you could see the intensity of the game and the way we wanted to play and stuff like that. Middlesbrough are a good team as well, and they'll push you. So I think that was just the case, and it's just about me fitting into the new system, into the new team, and getting right. But I'll be all right.
How, when you were deciding what to do, when the opportunity to move on came about, why did you decide Sheffield United for the next 3 years was the best move for you?
I think also, there was also them coming in January, and then obviously they've come in again in the summer, and it shows a lot of, the belief that they have in me. And obviously, like I said, Sheffield United is a great club, a big club, a club that's been in the Premier League and twice in the last, I think, 3 or 4 years. So obviously, seeing that opportunity, and they were close last year with a group of players, I thought, this was the next step for me, and and I'm not regretting my decision. Okay, the result didn't go our way, but like I said, we'll be fine.
How do you feel that you fit into this group then?
Like I said, I think just to bring like my leadership and my experience that I've gained, and playing with Spurs and also playing at Millwall and stuff like that, and then just bringing like the way the gaffer wants to play, like my aggressiveness, and like you can see, like my try and defend as much as I can for the team and give them the platform. And obviously, like I said, we conceded today, but like I said, we'll be all right. So yeah.
Just in terms of kind of getting used to your new surroundings, I mean, you as a player obviously broke through into the Spurs team, you've played for England, all different teams, Millwall, etc. That there is a time element to this. Sometimes groups of players don't just click immediately.
No, for sure, exactly like you said. And obviously it's a new manager, and the boys need time, to click. Like I said, obviously the results have been going our way, but we're gonna work together and come out of it. And like I said, it just needs time for us to gel. And like you said, I'm pretty sure today you could see spells of how it was working, and we played really well. And like I said, if Ty's chance goes in, it's a different game. Unfortunately, they got the first goal and then we're chasing and stuff like that. But for me, I was happy with the way some of us we played today in some moments and stuff. And like I said, we can build on that and go forward.
It's going to be an interesting couple of weeks for you, for Danny Ings, to Heath, etc. to get used to everybody.
No, for sure. Like I said, I've played with some of these boys in the England setup with Ben and with Ty as well and stuff like that. And I know a few of the boys I've played against them. And so, like I said, we just need to gel and keep working, keep pushing, keep helping each other in tough times like this. Not just the players, but everyone at the club. And like I said, we'll be fine. Like the group's too talented, for what's happening right now to continue. And I'm sure we'll turn a leaf.